Okay, folks, we got a big one today. I have a feeling, I'm really not sure, but I know who requested this. Matt Gallardo made a gift to the channel for me to do this one, and Matt knows his stuff with music, so it's Reckless Kelly, Weatherbeaten Soul, and it's another classic Matt Gallardo request where the title itself doesn't really give away the song. And almost all titles give away some sense of what the song's going to be. But like you listen to Eric Clapton, for example, in rock, Bell Bottom Blues. You're like, all right, you know where you're going with that song. And Weatherbeaten Soul, a little bit. It's not going to be the best, but the Weatherbeaten, that's the part. So thank you for the gift, Matt. Let's find out what we've got going here, shall we?
She said, don't worry, baby, when she left me. You were all right on your own before I came along and made this happy home. And you can take that damned old guitar, pack it up and hit the road. After all, you're probably better off alone. So I grabbed that old guitar and hit the highway.
That hurt,
it doesn't take too long to pack when an empty seat holds everything you own.
Wow.
And I found comfort knowing with a moment's notice I could roll. After all, I'm probably better off alone. And the cold wind blows, lightning fills the sky and the thunder rolls. Her memory surrounds me, carves me like a stone, like raindrops on my weather-beaten soul.
Sounds like a true story.
Well, I was just past Arizona when she called me. Her voice had seemed to change as if it aged, although it wasn't long ago. She said, lately I've been thinking maybe you could come back home.
Yeah.
Told her maybe I'm just better off alone.
Ouch. God. Just relationships are so hard because once she said you should go, that changed him. And now he's thinking, well, she changed her mind, but he's like, now I'm thinking I'm better off alone.
And the cold wind blows, lightning fills the sky and the thunder rolls. Her memory surrounds me, carves me like a stone, like raindrops on my weather-beaten soul.
I like the way he's singing this. Of course, I love the fiddle.
Just like waves upon the cliffs along the ocean, time goes by until the water changes rock to beaches made of sand. And this old heart can take a beating just like Mother Nature planned. Well, I just hope it isn't more than I can stand. And the cold wind blows,
it's a good line.
Lightning fills the sky and the thunder rolls. Her memory surrounds me, calls me like a stone, like raindrops on my weather-beaten soul. Just like raindrops on my weather-beaten soul.
Steve picks relationships so well. Wow. Wow. It's those lyrics. I mean, the instrumentation was simple aside from the fiddle player. The fiddle carried this and it was designed for that. And that fiddle, to me, depicted being on the road. It was sort of high energy, a feel-good type of thing. The drum beat was, it wasn't well, it was kind of metronomic, but it wasn't, it didn't have that trance-like feature. It imparted greater energy to the song. Some of those repetitive drum beats actually detract from the energy of a song because they just don't work. This one worked, the fiddle, but the way he sang it, it was fascinating. I mean, this song really was designed for that fiddle to be the feature element of it. Of course, the lyrics had deep, deep meaning, but those were not sort of shoved down your throat. Those weren't made prominent in the mixing or whatever stage of it. It wasn't like, let's make the vocalist uber powerful. But I really like the sensitivity, the comfort with which the vocalist in this sang this song. It just seemed to be real. That's what it is. I guess you could almost see the dude like in jeans and a t-shirt throwing his guitar in the vehicle. I think he said everything he owned was in the empty seat next to him or something. And you're like, that's really well worded. If that's how if I heard it correctly, that's a great line. It's very creative. As a listener of a song, I really appreciate when that kind of thought is put into a lyric, because there are so many ways you could say something. And when I hear something like this, I can't say I marvel, but I appreciate it on a big level, because I'll hear certain lines and I'm like, I would never have come up with that. And so I appreciate that degree of artistry, of like linguistic and creative competence. It was really good. So, oh, of course, Matt, Matt requested this. I'm like, of course you did. It's, I don't know. Sometimes I can relate to certain parts of a song way too well, and that's how I can tell you it's freaking real. Yeah. I'm going to rate this song. It takes guts not to put more into a song. This thing just worked. I mean, the elements were very different. You know, just that drum, that it was prominent. I really didn't pick up on a solid bass line in it. The fiddle was overarching and much appreciated. But what she said, and then she changed her mind, and then he's like, well, I've changed my mind. And then the weather-beaten soul, sort of like ensconced in thoughts and feelings of her, but he's weather-beaten. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how a relationship can feel. Lightning strikes, thunder rolls, and the number that popped into my head was a 9.1. It was real. The song was real. It was good. So anyway, Matt, thank you for this. Reckless Kelly, they're just so good. So leave your comments for Matt, for me, for whomever, and we'll go from there. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.